Ready?
I guess.
Starring Mom Frank.
Well, Sarah is asking about a couple stories I told her about Dan. One was when he was about 3, maybe 3.5. Mike and Michelle and Dawn were his caretakers in the morning. And on Sundays, they always signed up for their jobs they needed to do during the week. And they had to take turns taking Dan to Jenny's in the morning because I worked nights. And then I would pick Dan up, but they had to take him there before school, before they got the bus. And I always was a little afraid because they'd been doing this for a year and it always worked. But I was always afraid that one morning they might forget him. And so this one day I came home and I was tired. Many times when I'm tired, I stopped in the parking lot of a church on 35W or stopped at Target or any place to kind of wake up. And that day I did, so I didn't get home until about 9 o'clock. And when I drove in the garage, I just had a feeling there was something wrong. And as I got into the garage, the back door opens, and there stands Dan in his pajamas. And I said, Dan, what are you doing home? And he said, they forgot me. And I said, what happened? He said, I went to Mike's room and he wasn't in his bed. And I said, what'd you do? He said, I cried. And I said, what'd you do then? He said, I went to Michelle's room. She wasn't in her bed. And I said, what did you do? I cried. And I said, what'd you do then? And he says, I went to Dawn's room and she wasn't there either. And she said, and I said, what'd you do? And he said, I cried. And I said, then what did you do? He said, I went in the kitchen and got a marshmallow. And he said, I said, what did you do then? He said, I didn't cry. I was okay. But he didn't go outside, which was really good. He would have gotten mighty cold. Because it was in the winter. I don't remember exactly when it was, but you know, it wasn't below 0 type weather, but it would have been cold for a little kid in his pajamas. Mm-hmm. So he stayed in the house and he just played till I got home.
Well, that's
so
good.
That's Dan and the marshmallow. Oh, when he ate the marshmallow, he said everything was okay. Everything's okay.